Zealand, our first international destination travelling with little kids. How many times have you heard that it's too hard or that it's too expensive? There are so many reasons why you'd think that it's a bad idea. But what if I said that travelling with kids will make them more resilient, open up their curiosity about the world, or that it'll help them adapt to different environments? There is always a million reasons not to do something, but sometimes you just need to jump into the unknown and embrace the chaos. And that is the journey that we are about to embark on. Our first flight with kids done, and it feels so good to touch the land. Tired, hungry, but so happy we finally made it. This trip is something we've been looking forward to for so long, and actually being here feels unreal. But first things first, we need to find some food, and the Riverside market seemed like the perfect place for it. This place had such a cool vibe. Big variety of food, awesome atmosphere and a nice crowd. Perfect night for us to unwind and enjoy our first day in New Zealand. Welcome to New Regent Street, probably one of the most photogenic streets in Christchurch. It's not a very long street, but every corner's got character. And what really makes this street come alive are the cafes. Honestly, this street is packed with them. Each one has its own thing going on. Some are moody and artsy, some are bright and retro, and nearly all of them have art tucked into the corners. We love how laid back it felt. You've got cute cafes, boutique shops, and yes, that vintage tram casually rolling through the street like it's no big deal. So after a nice breakfast and a bit of fun, it was time for us to see the city. The first thing we noticed, there is so much street art scattered throughout the city. It's everywhere, and it really brings so much life and style to the city. You don't even need to look for it. The art kind of finds you. Huge murals stretched across the walls and parking lots, and every few steps there's something new to discover. And then of course, the trams. You can't miss them. These old school, beautifully restored trams just roll through the heart of the city like they've always been there. They add so much character to the place. And these cute red telephone boxes. Obviously, we couldn't walk past without checking them out. Who are you calling?
I don't know.
Gandalf on the street? Yep, we are definitely in New Zealand. Now this stop was probably one of our favourites so far, the Christchurch Art Gallery. This place, total vibe. Think arches, turrets, and stone that looks like it's from another era. What are you doing? Hey? Really? What are you doing, crazy boy? But the garden outside completely stole the show, especially for Ollie. They had all these fun games set up, hula hoops, skipping ropes, and even a wooden cornhole set. It was like a mini play zone right outside the gallery. We couldn't get Ollie out of this place. He had so much fun. Go run. Good morning. After a quick run around to burn some energy, we are off to a new destination. We have a few stops planned for the day, starting with checking out New Brighton Beach.
What are you trying to say?
It's only a short drive, 20 minutes, and we've made it to the home of Christchurch's iconic pier and seriously good beach vibes. Apparently it's the longest in New Zealand. And yeah, it's kind of dramatic in the best way. You ready? This place was a great stop, but now it's time to keep moving. We decided to go for a drive to Port Hill Lookout. As we hit the road, the landscape started to change. The city quickly faded away, and we were surrounded by rolling hills that seemed to stretch forever. Every corner we turned, there was something new. Deep blues and turquoise water, clear sky, and those hills just getting more and more dramatic the higher we climbed. On the way back, we spotted a nice little cafe by the side of the road, and we can never say no to a coffee with a view, so we had to check it out.
Okay, as long as you know what you're saying.
Okay, now it's time to start moving west. A short drive from the city and the landscape starts to change dramatically.
Wow, where are we? Wow. Uh-oh. Better go up there.
Southern Alps slowly start to come into view, but with a real presence, rugged and dramatic, with layers that seem to go on forever. The road winds through valleys and over these wide, stony riverbeds, classic South Island landscapes that are just made for road trips. About an hour and a half from Christchurch is Castle
get your
Hill,
plane.
and when you arrive, you suddenly feel like you're on another planet. These
plane
giant
over there.
limestone boulders rise from the ground. You can walk right up to the rocks, climb them, squeeze between them. It's like nature's built a giant playground.
When they try to lift it. Again, do it again. Oh, too hard, isn't it?
There's this energy here, peaceful, powerful, slightly mysterious. It's one of those places that just hits different. Simple, stunning, and somehow kind of sacred. Totally different from the rest of the Christchurch area. And as a bonus, we got lucky and almost got this whole place to ourselves.
What are you doing?
And that pretty much sums up our time in Christchurch. We could have stayed there for hours, but the road was calling. It's time to move west and keep driving through Arthur's Pass. This drive, honestly one of the best in New Zealand. We couldn't help ourselves but stop at every lookout. There's a few along the way, and in our humble opinion they are all worth the stop. Each stop gives you a different angle. Wide open valleys, dramatic cliffs, winding rivers. It's the kind of place that makes you fall in love with road trips all over again. One minute it's moody and misty, the next snow-capped peaks and wide open skies. Every turn we take is more stunning than the last. Arthur's Pass isn't just a road, it's an experience, and one that we won't forget anytime soon. With the big drive done, we have made it to Hokitika, and we cannot wait to see what the West Coast brings.